That's how I feel about it all. That's like where I'm at. I've got 2 weeks exactly, starting tomorrow until the surgery. Hi. 2.5. Hey guys, right now I can celebrate life. Hey faithful few, welcome back to my channel. Today is 35 and 36 weeks pregnancy updates, and that is just so surreal for me. But as we wind down, like tomorrow I enter into my 37th week of pregnancy, things are getting so much more real. And granted, like they have to. Okay, let's just dive in. So I think in some ways I am getting less nervous and more excited for the baby, which is so great, because if you watched my last pregnancy update, I kind of talked about how I was in denial and I felt like the reality hadn't really hit me. And so I spent like this last week and a half, 2 weeks really doing a lot of nesting. If you haven't watched that video, I will link that up above. It just shows some of the crazy chores and to-do list things that I had to do as part of my nesting to prepare for baby Sutton. But all that to say, like, I just feel like that helped me a lot with the reality that another baby is coming. And now I'm able to get a little bit more excited. Praise the Lord. Tomorrow I'm gonna be 37 weeks. But it's basically like I'm 30, hello, hitting the camera. But it's basically like I'm 38 weeks because I have a scheduled C-section on exactly 39 weeks. So how that works is, if you haven't watched my other videos, I have a like disproportionate or misshapen pelvic bone, and we discovered that in my last pregnancy. The doctors didn't really give me an option this time around. They said, like, I mean, I guess you could try, but there's no way you're able to physically birth a child vaginally. We just went ahead and scheduled, and we've known kind of that was gonna happen this whole time. So I'm like in the countdown, like it's less than 20 days, 15, something like that, days until I meet my son. And it's crazy just knowing that and knowing like the timeline. There's also just the reality of like probably not gonna go into early labor, and I'm probably gonna meet my son on the scheduled day at the scheduled surgery, and that's just so crazy to me. So all that to say, I really need to make a hospital bag video. I'm like just tying up the loose ends on that thing anyway. That's how I feel about it all. That's like where I'm at. I've got 2 weeks exactly, starting tomorrow until the surgery. And now I'm just kind of thinking about like the loose ends, I guess. There's a lot of things. I've got this whole baking list. Oh, my dog is running around like a crazy goof. What was I talking about?
Pregnancy brain, am I right?
So yeah, 2 weeks tomorrow, which will probably be less than 2 weeks when y'all see this, just because it takes me forever to edit. I talked about this in another video. I don't remember which one, but I'm enjoying making videos. I'm enjoying having a hobby, and the community and the support and the mommy groups on here. It's just the time that it takes me to film and edit and plan something that's really stopping me from being able to produce some more videos and just knock them out to you guys. And so I am just like kind of working through that and thinking through that and what that means. So comment down below if you like my content, if you think I should do less editing or more editing, or if I should just send them out there uncut. So let's get into pregnancy symptoms. Shortness of breath, tightness of the belly. Last night, for example, we went out to eat and I couldn't eat the majority of my meal. I was, 10 bites in and feeling full and sick because I'm just running out of space in my belly. It seems like I'm bigger than my first pregnancy, like the way I'm carrying him. I don't think weight wise, I'm probably a little bit less or about the same as my first pregnancy, but I'm just carrying differently. And so like the actual width around my waist seems to be bigger because he's lower, and I don't even feel like he's dropped yet because, like I said, I have shortness of breath. All that to say, I'm having like a hard time fitting into any clothes. I had to go back through my closet and just take out all the pregnancy clothes that no longer fit me and pull out the clothes that I am gonna want that will fit me postpartum, like the first couple months postpartum when you still kind of look pregnant, and that are nursing friendly. Varicose veins have started acting up again. I think it's because I'm on my feet all the time doing chores and baking. I'm doing a lot of cooking, a lot of freezer meals. I can't stop myself. I'm just like obsessed with getting as many freezer meals as I possibly can in the freezer. We've been really digging on those pizzas that I made in my nesting video. I've been really into that. And then I have like this whole, I think I was trying to say this earlier, I have this whole list of baking that I want to do. Things that my son and my husband can eat really quickly and really easily that require no prep at all. So like I want to make a huge batch of granola for my husband before I go into surgery, like a couple days before. Protein balls, oatmeal cookies, just like healthier options, trail mix, like things that he can just grab really quickly and munch on that don't even have to be a full meal, but just like a snack or something. And it just makes me feel like I'm taking care of my boys if they're like fed and taken care of. I can't breathe. When people ask me how I am, it's just like, oh, what do you share? You know, it's kind of like the first trimester where you don't want to be a negative Nancy, but if you were to be honest, you would be a negative Nancy. My body's exhausted. You know, I've said this a million times, but I've either been pregnant or nursing since, what is that? July 2017, June 2017. So, obviously it's been over 2 years, 2 years and a quarter maybe, that my body has just been feeding or fueling somebody else. And I even breastfed and was pregnant at the same time for 3 months in there somewhere. So yeah, my body's exhausted. I'm having a hard time sleeping. I'm having a hard time prioritizing myself. And I can already kind of like today especially, I feel like I already feel that postpartum depression knocking on my door, feeling like sometimes you can get in a mommy rut, and I don't want to get in that mommy rut. And so I think setting goals and prioritizing things, I just realized my son was playing with the baby's swing already because there's little fingerprints or food smudges or something on it. So now I have to take that off and wash it. Boys. Lately Winchester's thing is to sit there and point at the fruit bowl and nag until I grab him an apple, cut him up like a quarter of an apple, and he just walks around the house with that quarter of the apple, just gnawing on it. And then like occasionally I'll find like a chunk of that apple that he dropped or whatever, like in a random corner or on the floor somewhere. But it's so cute that like I can't get mad at him, you know? Like, it's how adorable is it to see your toddler walking around the house like eating an apple, gnawing on like a quarter of an apple. It's just funny. It's his favorite thing though, and I'm not gonna tell him it's healthy. Like, I'm gonna let him enjoy that thing. That was totally another rabbit trail. But yeah, really uncomfortable. Fire crotch has officially started. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. There's definitely times where I'm like scared, a little scared. Like this, what I'm feeling, the pain I'm feeling scares me because it makes me think that there's a fair chance that I might have to head to the hospital today, you know? And so that is what it is. I think my body is also just tired. And so when he kicks or moves, it's just like groaning with each little kick or movement. But I think he's doing good. Last we checked, like with the doctor, he's gaining good weight. I'm gaining good weight. He's got a strong heartbeat. He's in all the right positions and all that. On Monday, I'll have my last like normal appointment, hopefully. And so that will be good. It's nice having a scheduled C-section because they are less pushy with getting you to come in every single week like they were with my first pregnancy. Let me check out the app. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. heartburn, not a lot of ankle swelling or anything like that. I didn't have that in my first pregnancy either. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's like kind of where we're at. I'm gonna show you my belly really quick and then I'm gonna close it out. So let's see. Let's see the whale. Okay. This is not a maternity top or a nursing top, but it works as maternity and nursing. It's just like an XXL LL Bean flannel that my aunt gave me. So there's a little hack. Wha-bam! It almost hurts to look at it. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope this has been informative or entertaining or something. Make sure you're subscribed. I will be posting a lot of videos. I'm really excited to share just the life of 2 under 2. Comment down below if you're having any of the same symptoms or if your symptoms are different than mine. I always love hearing that and comparing and contrasting. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay faithful. Bye, guys.